Sights up, seers. Oh no. Drop my stick. Boom. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even in your own... Take two. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. Rewind it if you need to read it again. Don't depend on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you in darkness. Alright, we're gonna get into these TikToks. We're gonna get into these TikToks. You know what I mean? Shout out to IMQ Hef. Yeah, shout out to IMQ Hef. As you see, you know what I'm saying? It literally just popped up 46 minutes ago. That's what we gonna react to. You know what I'm saying? Right on the spot. Bow, hit that. Let's get it.
If you're over 64, do not pay for dental work ever again.
Yeah, don't do that.
Here's why. A new...
Yeah,
Grand Rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with
What
another
goodie,
banger,
bro?
another reaction. I appreciate everybody who's been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe.
I already did that, bro.
So you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man.
I'm coming with a lot too.
Entertainment and educational purposes.
It's for all that. I'm more into information and entertainment.
Helps the collective grow, helps us get bigger, helps us meet our reach.
You feel me?
Like this type of content.
I forgot to mention too. All right, I'm gonna let him keep talking while I'm talking.
Y'all know then we can increase.
I like how he set his up. Because watch, if you peep, when he set his up, he gonna be. All right, he gonna be
30K.
He gonna be on the far. He gonna be on the far of that side, and then he gonna have his video right here. So his video is gonna be like in between us.
Somebody from the collective. Their name is Destiny. They said it's their birthday. I told him I shout him out.
All right, so look.
Happy belated Destiny.
Shout out to Destiny.
Appreciate you being part of the collective.
His video is gonna be like right here, and then he gonna be over there.
Video, man. Let's go.
So I like his setup. Yeah.
Happening in Germany. Or I guess better question is, who's missed it? Because not surprisingly, it's not getting very much coverage here. I guess they don't want anyone getting any ideas. You know what I mean? German farmers have been protesting against their government due to removal of tax benefits. Specifically those that would end the tax break on...
It's very low. I can't turn it up anymore.
This is amounting to a financial impact to the farmers of what they're saying is approximately €1 billion per year. And this is to help resolve a €17 billion deficit due to what the courts have ruled, what the German courts have ruled was unlawful spending of money by their government. So what's the government do? They go, oh, okay. Well, we'll just tax the people to make up the difference because we don't know how to handle money. Man, does that sound familiar? And this has been their response.
Gangsta.
You know, recently as a couple of days ago, the German government has come back and said, okay, fine. We will spread the tax impact over some years.
Wow.
Allow the farming sector
what
to
a thug.
get used to it.
Farmers out here. I mean, it's like, yo, here, take that.
They're not backing down.
Yeah.
They're going to continue their protests.
I like that.
Gotta be a joke.
Only in New York City Transit.
No way he laying with a rat. Oh my god. Ew.
Yo.
Ew.
Yo.
Oh hell no. Bro, if it's I'm gonna keep it all the way bucket chuck.
No, I gotta go back. What? 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 Y'all see how many rats that was? Ah! They just laying in there with him. Ah! It's terrifying. Ah!
Yo. Yo.
Oh, hell no. Bro, if it's, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with y'all. Cats, I ain't tripping on them. I don't like them. I don't deal with them too often. But I could see them around and not deal with them though. I've had cat run up on me. I've even had to pet a cat before. Did I like it? Hell no. Dogs, they cool.
You love them.
That's probably what I prefer.
Yeah, you gotta love dogs.
Anything else, I ain't scared of too much of nothing. Put a rat by me, bro. Watch how fast I run.
It's just cause they
watch how fast I get out of there.
dirty.
Either rat about to get popped or we running.
Yeah, it's like
something gonna happen, but I ain't playing with no rats. I ain't dealing with them, and that was entirely too many. In New York, I've seen some crazy stuff. Shout out to y'all though.
No, that's.
I've seen some crazy stuff in New York. But as far as seeing a person with that many rats, bro.
Nah, bro. How many rats was it, bro? Where we at? 354? I want to know how many rats that was, bro. I'm counting. Ah!
Yo.
Ah!
Yo.
Ah! Ah! Alright, let's count, y'all. Let's count how many we can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're blurred. They're blending in with each other. Let's just say 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm gonna make an estimate. About 30 plus rats. That was 30 plus rats just laying in there with them.
With them, and that was entirely too many. In New York, I've seen some crazy stuff. Shout out to y'all though.
No.
I've seen some crazy stuff
That's
in
too
New
many
York.
rats.
But as far as seeing a person with
rats.
that many rats, bro.
That's way too many rats.
I don't think that's cool. They need to go check his mental out or something. If y'all seen that movie Willard, that's what that reminded me of. Willard's a classic, bro.
Can we move
it's a classic with all them damn rats.
Alright, we gotta move on.
That's a classic. In that first clip,
we gotta move
I ain't
on.
really too
We gotta move on.
I ain't shot. Unlawful spending. Taxes.
We gotta move on from the rats, bro.
Wait, what? Unlawful spending? Ain't it y'all responsibility to make sure the funds get spent in the correct manner? Sound familiar, don't it?
What is the thing that keeps you up at night now? Or what is your biggest fear
I've seen
now
this.
after having overcome so many?
There's such a thing as knowing too much. And when you've been married to the president of the United States who knows everything about everything in the world, sometimes you just want to turn it off.
You know too much.
Right, it's like, I don't want to know what was in that folder that you just got that made you quiet. You know, I don't want to know why the security just pulled you over. I mean, it could be any range of things that comes across the desk of the leader of the free world, right? So I know a lot about what's going on, and what keeps me up are the things that I know. The war in the region, in too many regions. What is AI gonna do for us? The environment, you know, are we moving at all fast enough? What are we doing about education? Are people gonna vote? And why aren't people voting? Are we too stuck to our phones? I mean, those are the things that keep me up, because you don't have control over them.
Michael, over here talking.
Who he said wanted to eat a child. Yes, eat her, as in cannibalism. And that was just one of the shocking details we heard at that press conference this morning.
A knock on the door.
What's up, man? What's
What?
Met by guys in green. 45 people arrested for being child predators, prostitutes, johns, human traffickers, and this.
A gentleman wanted a person brought to him that he could eat, physically cannibalize.
That was Justin Vincing, who also, according to this warrant, planned to kidnap a child and make her drink her own pee to get him off.
You want to talk about the depravity of humanity? Look at these people.
People like Assam Batros.
He took an arrest.
I want to know how bad the world is. Well, not the world. I always be having to correct that, because it's not the world that's messed up. It's the people. It's the systems. It's society. It's not the world. The world works perfectly fine. People are messing the world up. But the world works perfectly fine and is in order, and that's why it's fighting back the people that are corrupting it. But where I'm coming from with this is, a clip back, we just watched some rats come out of a cover with a guy, and I mean, did everything to stay in his chair. But now I'm watching this clip, which is way worse. But I'm having way less of a reaction. Like, that's how desensitized I am to this nonsense that people are doing. It is super wrong. But it's like, it doesn't surprise me. And that's bad. Like, this should be surprising. Like, this information should be surprising. But, oh, y'all caught him now? Y'all finally caught? It's like, been happening. You finally got him. You got a couple of them. It's like, it's not nothing. I don't know. Like when the whole Cat Williams thing came out, it's like, it was a cool interview, but I wasn't surprised because we been knew all that stuff. Like, literally, his first comedy special, he was talking about some of that stuff. And even before him, it's like, if you know what to know and know how to, like, you've been already in tune about this information, so it's not new. So it's not surprising. Nature still surprises me. People don't. Like, I already got from the lowest to the highs, like the ranges that people choose to be on. Like, I don't know. I just, cause it's just interesting watching how I go from that thing that just kind of freaked me out to this, which is like, that's interesting. That's interesting. Tell me what you think. Like, don't you think this should be, like, this should be more, like, are you surprised by this? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, let me know. Like, is it just me or am I tripping?
Erectile dysfunction pill before he got there. And then he injected himself with testosterone into his genitals.
All while thinking he was meeting a 14-year-old, like many of the people who knocked at this door.
So glad you don't. You're good. You're good, bro.
During the course of the investigation, a lot of people admitted that they knowingly had sexually transmitted diseases, and they were willing to have sex with a 14-year-old.
Bro, this world is sick.
It's the people, bro. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But even him, even Q Hef, you, bro, listen. I hear you. And I literally just went on a little rant and explained this. I don't know what type of rant you about to go on, but I hear you. Before you even get it all out, bro, you had more of a reaction to the rats. It's the people, bro. It's not the world.
We done seen Biden do weird stuff to babies, bro. And we done turned around and watched these people do some of the most lowest things you can possibly ever even imagine.
From the lowest to the highest,
and that's
bro.
when I say, a person like me, I could never fear going to a place they call hell. We living in that thing, bro. And like I always say, it is okay for everybody to have their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I live my life the way I live my life. You can do the same.
For sure.
What I do, what I eat, don't make you do nothing. Like, if it's nasty, if it's good to me, but it's nasty to you, that don't do nothing.
Feel that.
I feel like we living in hell. And if we not, then somebody got to explain their opinion on why they think we not. But even at this point, the stuff that I see, stuff that happens in Gaza, these kids, man, just bro, the kids that was in them cages, y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, we living in hell, bro.
It's crazy. I feel like I'm living in heaven, but I can see hell. Like, you mean, if you in the higher, like, you can see the lower, like, you can see it. I can see it. I might even could feel what they feel. But I ain't living there. I'm never gonna claim that. I'm not. Nope. I'm not, cause I'm not a part of none of that. Like, I'm not suffering how they. It's not like I'm not living in hell, bro. I hear you though. I know where you're coming from with it, but don't do that. You could do better, bro. Like, matter of fact, you are living in better, bro. Like, spirit to spirit, bro. Like, nah, don't claim that.
There should be no reason why you got all these people doing stuff like this. This just crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's like, what? These is kids. Y'all realize they're innocent, right? You realize they ain't even got to live their life yet, right? You realize they don't even understand what's going on when you trying to do that, right? Like, they weird, bro. People be trying to sit here and let them off the hook. No. Fry them boys, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I have come home and I have...
I don't know where the cursor is. I don't know where the I do it live, no edits.
It was filmed on a weapons platform. You see that there's a dog there. You see the animals are black. I'm assuming this is black hot. You see the object just went to white, and you'll see it going from white to black, and that's basically showing the heat differential. So it's going like hot and cold, hot and cold. The problem was the optics platform was jammed. These individuals who target with these platforms, they can shoot out an Al-Qaeda tire at 27 miles away, but not being able to lock it was one of the first signs that something's weird. I was able to find direct eyewitnesses and corroborate that this event did happen. When individuals would target in on it with the optics, the way it was described, each of these hanging things, they were stiff, like they weren't moving. They had geometric form, like scales, where it was said to be scales, like an armor. There were also people with night vision who were out and they were tasked to go look for it. Couldn't see it on the night vision. Only in the thermal spectrum could it be seen. But anything that looks like that appears to have a payload, that's a big deal. It could be dangerous. So
this is diabolical. This is diabolical. Peep game. And if you see, you see. If you don't, hey, go back to sleep.
Industry, when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to, calling out a system,
all the strategy.
When are y'all gonna start calling out the people who really control things? When are y'all gonna start, when y'all gonna start calling out folks with the real power? Because contrary to the nigga net's popular belief, the real power isn't coming from any of those Negroes Cat was talking about. So when are folks gonna start calling out the white people who are in these positions of power, these real positions of power? I don't believe in any of that industry plant stuff, but if there are industry plants, how come we always go after the plant and not the planters? If folks is out here putting black people in dresses or making folks do sexual favors in return for roles or whatever, why are we not calling those executives out? The people who finance the projects, the studio heads, the people who finance these scripts. How come we not calling them out? Because I know they not black. And for some reason, it's just very easy for us to always go at each other. But to me, that's a form of victim blaming. Call out the people with the real power. I know he called out Harvey Weinstein, but Harvey's in prison.
They ain't be calling them out. I'm watching that interview later, but yeah, they ain't be calling them out.
You know what I mean? But there's still a whole system out here and a whole bunch of executives who still moving foul, and they not black. When they gonna start getting called out?
They are.
Because once again, not one of those Negroes Cat was talking about got any real power.
Yeah, he also calls out so many different people, Jonathan Majors, Diddy, and Ye. But also, at the end of it, people were giving Shannon Sharp a little flack, so he said that it just wasn't about that. He's a conversationalist.
Isn't it funny, a plant talking about plants? And this is a divisive tactic to separate America. They really push for civil war. You're about to see more of this ramping up, guys. I want you to stay aware. They're trying to divide us through race again. Well, you know that because it's an election year. But Charlemagne made a false statement. He said blame the white people who were putting those people in power. Who put those white Semitics in power? The black nobility. But you don't want to talk about that. Remember, they let you know. Charlemagne's a plant. Talking about the people in power. They're allowing him to say that. Just like they're allowing Cat Williams to say what he's saying. Y'all better wake up. This world is not what you think. Don't think these celebrities out here are truth tellers. They're not. I stand with Dead at 910. I stand with the truth community that's trying to tell y'all are being played to believe. Cat Williams. What did Cat Williams even speak on? He ain't talking about those missing children. He ain't talking about the Federal Reserve, how we're slaves. He ain't talking about the new money CBDC that's going to be taking us out. If they're not talking about things like that and they're distracting you with Steve Harvey, you're being distracted. Hey guys, pay attention.
What I'm saying?
Another $1 trillion in debt in 5 months.
That's what I'm saying.
And JP Morgan just rumored.
He said a lot of stuff, but he ain't really say nothing that's like.
You worried about Cat Williams and Epstein list?
Groundbreaking. You feel me?
So look, Charlamagne lost me when he started blaming just white people, cause it ain't just white people's fault. When black people gonna hold themselves accountable for some of this stuff. And Charlamagne is a plant. You know, Charlamagne popped out of nowhere in like 2011, 2012-ish. He probably could have been doing something before that, but why he don't want to talk about what he got going on? Y'all, hey, if you don't know about Charlamagne and his story and the girl who said what he said, what she said he did, all I'm gonna say is just look into something that he don't talk about too often, but he talk about everybody else's business. But again, I do feel like, because some of y'all say we shouldn't talk about race, the way he doing it, now that's the way that he's causing division. And I'll be the first to go ahead and admit it. The way he doing it, he causing division. But when I'm asking questions based off things that I'm seeing. Things I'm seeing. But it's not just, when I'm not blaming everybody. Because I know everybody like to jump to that. Man, you blaming us and we ain't even know. What about the ones in the gray area? We like y'all. I get it. But the way he doing it, yeah, that's gonna cause division. That's gonna cause division because he just went straight at him. It ain't just white people who up at the top winning right now. Especially in the music industry. It's not. It's some real big figures that's black who got money and power and they ain't helping or doing nothing that they supposed to be doing. And the people that he named, that Cat Williams did name, they may not be, he said that they ain't got no power. Come on, bro. They influence the masses. They just using their power for negative. Say it correctly, bro. But Charlamagne always do that though. He always do that. He always do that. But somebody said I was posting Cat Williams before, and Cat Williams is a distraction. It's bigger things. And like I said in that comment, if you go watch all my content, I ain't missing none of it. We got the Miami Mall. We talking about how the dollar has trickled down in 5 months, just like he just said. We talk about Cat Williams and Epstein list, and then we'll turn around and talk about the kids as disappearing. I hit it all, bro.
You gotta have range. Yeah,
I'm gonna hit it all.
Because we going at everything, bro. Let them know, guys.
They are
distracted. We going at everything,
bro. They are
bro.
doing with the Miami Mall situation.
Let them know, Q. Yeah.
Cat Williams interview.
I'm watching
Ain't
this.
no way they gonna let two big troops like that out that fast.
OurEyeSee. What it say?
They not letting that, bro.
We see everything, man.
With the Miami Mall situation.
We see it all.
I'm starting to lean towards a little bit probably of a Tessa Project Blue Beam. And then I'm looking at the Cat Williams. He says everything we watch on this channel. The whole world just picked up on it because Cat Williams said it.
Right.
That's just being honest.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just being honest. We watch all the stuff that Cat Williams was saying.
For sure.
Diddy. We talk about all this. We review all this, and then he says it.
Everybody
he has that name.
Yeah.
Look what happened. The whole world. Shannon Sharp had like 45 million views.
Hold up.
Are in the middle of quantum leaping right now. Hello, if you haven't seen me before, I'm Ashley Star, and I do energetic forecasts with the Schumann resonance, which measures Earth electromagnetic frequency. This white energy is a sign that there's a lot of high frequency coming in right now, and it can cause a lot of different things to happen. Now, the main thing that you might be experiencing is physical symptoms, so that...
Did y'all see the sunrise today? If you didn't see the sunrise today, go try to catch it tomorrow. Yeah. Just go.
That happens with dehydration, tightness in the chest and the lower back for those heart and root centers to assist with alignment. A lot of you are having lucid dreams. A lot of you might be having some like denseness come to the surface, so extra time in the bathroom, a little anger coming up to be transmuted. Now, the purpose of this energy is opening of timelines, opening of portals for quantum shifts. Now, how do you best anchor into that frequency? My spirit team gave us an exercise. So I want you to draw yourself as a stick figure, as something like amazingly beautiful if you're like super artistic. Then I want you to draw.
We can't see
I'm
that
gonna
paper.
show this to you guys. Then I want you to draw energetic. The Schumann's like, no, look at me. Energetic pathways to something that you are trying to obtain. So for me, I'm trying to obtain. Ashley Starr has a booked schedule. If you don't know, I do readings, and I'd like to have like a booked up schedule to assist you all to help my business flourish. That's what I'm aligning with my manifestation.
You see what she's looking at, bro?
Here's the important thing about the pathway. Okay, it's the listing of how you want to feel as this energy is coming through for you. So like, how would you like to feel along that pathway to obtain that manifestation? So me, Ashley Starr, along that pathway, how I would like to feel is motivated, patient, grateful, excited, and loved. Do this exercise today with the anchoring in of these frequencies, with the intention of opening up these timelines for yourself in alignment with this portal. Hydrate, ground, meditate, be grateful, be thankful, know you're loved, know you're kicking ass out there, and know that I am superbly grateful for you. And today is a day where we're feeling good, but we're also feeling like, what the heck's going on?
For sure.
Is anyone else scared that we found out at the end of 2023 that there is a country controlling America? Like, a lot of people suspected it, but now we actually know that there is a little country controlling
Not
America.
the country.
It's little compared
Not
to
the country.
population-wise, little. Land size,
but it is
little. This country has insane amount of power over the U.S., insane amount of power over social media, over mainstream news, over corporations, over taxpayer money.
Is it real?
They pretty much can call our government and make our government do whatever that small country wants. Our government almost seems terrified, and I say government as the politicians in Congress. They almost seem terrified of this little country. And this isn't a conspiracy.
Say your name.
We have seen it every day. There's so many videos on here proving it with receipts. They're showing us links, everything. We're not in control of our lives in America.
No.
We are controlled
wakey.
by this small country that cannot
say your name.
Said. The country that cannot be named. The country that cannot be tagged. This country controls us that much that we can't even speak their name. They're the Lord Voldemort of the world.
There's a reason why you hear me say Semitics. I can't say the other names or anything. I was on live and I said the J word. Pew pew. J pew pew.
Thank you, bro.
Right?
I got you.
I said that.
I hear you.
I got flagged for hate speech.
I hear you.
For saying.
Did we hear him? Did we hear him? Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? If not, go back and try and catch it. 'Cause I'm not throwing it again. Because if he said he getting flagged, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hopefully you caught it.
Favorite people, a religious people. Just saying the name. Just speaking the name of a religious people. Like Christian. You can say Christian. Go ahead and say that J word on live. Hate speech. What the fuck? You want to know why? Because they don't want us talking about it. And let me just say real quick, it's not the country. It's not. If you guys want to fact check what the fuck we're saying, when Xi Jinping came over to California, he didn't come there to see Biden. Look at more of those pictures. He came over to see Bezos, Semitic, Amazon, CTO, owner of Apple, Semitic. It's because the Federal Reserve is owned by Semitic. Yeah, and the politicians
You're gonna have to stop saying that too, bro.
From the Federal Reserve. Guys, it's not the government printing money and printing money and printing money. You guys know that, right? It's not the government doing that. It's the Semitic bank. So what does that mean? Yes. So every time you guys go and vote, like you think Trump's on your side? How naive are you? Why are you voting? It doesn't matter.
is not.
As we saw in that very first clip to start this day off, man.
What you got?
Spending. Unlawful. Their government was doing unlawful spending.
Mm-hmm.
And they messing. Y'all saw the first clip. The last clip though, some of y'all gonna feel some type of way. Cause he said what he said
look
about
right there,
Trump.
like right.
And then somebody's still gonna say Trump 2024, and that's fine. Like I say, you live your life like however you please. I don't want to control none of that. But I am gonna drop truth in there. I am gonna drop things and make people think. I just don't want anybody to be too comfortable in the way they thinking. Oh, it's just this, or it's just this way, or it's just that way.
For sure.
It's cool for you to stand on your beliefs. But live your life open-minded that possibly something else could be the case. We always got to be open-minded. I'm even open-minded about Trump. I couldn't even say that with a straight face, bro. Look, I ain't gonna be open-minded about no politician. I'm sorry, none of them. I don't give a damn about Obama. I don't give a damn about
But you gotta admit though, bro, like real talk. I get it. I know exactly where you coming from, right? But listen, out of all of them, nobody had you more informed, more in tuned, and more interested in what's going on in the government than Trump. Not even Obama. Obama made you look. His whole campaign was about hope. Obama gave you the most. Well, his first term gave you the most hope that something was going. I mean, it was going to be so. But that's still, you wasn't as invested or interested or like you're digging in as Trump. When Trump came out, it was like, what is he up to? Let me see. What? Trump was the most forefront. I don't know. I get it, the left hand, right hand situation, but still, Trump was, in regards to all of them, the most polarizing to the point where it's like most of the politicians don't want the attention. They just want to be able to do stuff behind the scenes. Trump was in your face about everything. Like that's the only thing I'll give Trump, bro. Like he was in your face, letting you know what's going on. Like real rap. I can't take that away from him.
Biden or Carrot Top Trump. I don't care. They all out the way.
No, I feel you.
Political parties is all out the way. They under the same umbrella. They all fight for the same things. Just one play a role on this side and the other one play a role on that side. Man, it's just a stage that they play a role to keep us. Y'all know.
I just had to pause you for that minute to let that out. I feel you.
Show you this video. It's just way too scary for the public.
But is the Jews tunnels?
What's really down there is not human. It's not for the public to understand it. I mean, I hope at least social media lets us show this because it's the truth. So this is footage of what we saw the first time we went in. It was just a couple of us and we went to explore it. Now, what the news is showing you is one entrance under the Jewish synagogue in New York, but the real entrance, the other entrance, is on the south side. The south side entrance is where the real stuff is. The truth of how far back this tunnel dates.
Yeah, they built them for World War II, right?
Yeah, but a lot of the burial shelters were built from existing tunnels. So, and the Victorians were notorious for just digging through and making new tunnels.
Dude, tunnels are awesome. People need to build more tunnels so people like us can explore them. What the f was that? Holy sh...
Oh, this is a connection to the video. I think it might be on another video.
That came from the other side.
I saw this though.
It came from the other side. Like it hit the metal thing on the door.
Is it gonna be something like a psychopath down there or something?
Here, they light things on fire, they break things.
No, it's a psychopath.
There's still the left side of the tunnel that we haven't explored just yet.
Well, I'm gonna be careful with that.
What the f is that?
Shit.
Alright, so he ain't see this yet.
There's nobody here, dude.
Nah, I saw this one.
It looks like someone's been chipping away.
You're gonna see a hole with a little spiral. This crazy A person just gonna stick his head in it.
Yo, look what it says.
Have you seen it?
It says, have you seen it?
What the? And that noise came from that area.
Bro, there might be a psychopath down here.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
They're painting on the walls this stuff.
We've explored the hell out of this tunnel. It does go to a dead end and it comes out to a field. But we haven't explored the right side. We're not alone here.
You guys saw that?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think we should get out of here.
I wish.
Like, this is getting crazy.
Bro, you mentioned a psychopath?
I don't know. Did you see the drawings on the walls in there?
Yeah, but like, there's a person or something in here walking around without a flashlight. That's a psychopath right there.
Bull was walking around without a flashlight.
There's someone there.
But it still could have been set up. Like, who sticks their head in there? Who does that?
Dude, that was traumatizing. I don't want to.
Unless you know you're not about to get chopped off and like, come on, bro.
I just want to go out that exit, man. Like,
I'm down for digging. Did you bring a shovel?
I don't know. I don't know.
This way? Okay.
Guys, wait. Look what it says on the wall here. Murder backwards.
Red rum.
Red rum.
This is when things get even more chilling.
Just don't want to run into whoever did this. I think we should just head down.
Oh.
He run to it? You gonna run to it? You run into it?
Yo,
You run into it? Stop it. Stop it.
What the f is that? What the f is that?
Stop it. The tunnels are real though. The tunnels are super real. Like, they really in the tunnel though. All that just graffiti and stuff, like, you know what I mean? There's real stuff going down on there, but come on. Come on. I definitely filmed this. I don't know how many videos ago, but I definitely had this on the video already.
Videos that will make you say what the fuck.
I think Dre might have had that on the video.
Take my boat out for a run.
Yeah, okay, Pop. We're gonna show you what.
Wow, the pyramid, first of all, when you stand next to the Great Pyramid, time slows down because it's a time dilation bubble. They knew all of this stuff. I mean, the Great Pyramid itself is a gigantic, multifunctional stone computer and power generator. It's got multiple functions. And so when you begin to analyze it as a technological device, not as a monument, all of a sudden, all these question marks start popping up. And when you begin to start looking for answers to those question marks and start studying engineering books, you start to see that we're looking at a real machine. And it's so ingenious how they built this. There's a couple ways that it could happen. First of all, it never was a mud ramp. Mud ramps is a complete farce because you would need more mass than the pyramid in mud.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? And when you stand next to these megalithic blocks, you're going to realize you can't put them on top of tree logs. You got to go get the tree logs from Turkey and bring them all the way down to Egypt. And then you got to get these stones and put them on top and roll them in the sand. The more asinine it begins to sound. But when you start to look at some of the writings and you hear that Thoth talks about a couple different things. First, there was a quarry that they used to harvest some of these stones. And you can see that and you can witness it. You can go there and see that. They obviously had some type of gravity control system.
I want to get into this with you a little bit. Obama. Oh, yes. Do you or do you not take the stance? He didn't do nothing for black people.
He didn't.
Interestingly enough, not enough black people have researched what he actually has or has not done. The thing is, he didn't do the thing that he should have done, which is what everybody's mad about, which is reparations. No black man would become president of the United States of America and do the very thing that helped America maintain her superiority over the very people that she enslaved. I'm not going to give you the thing that validates the evil that I did to you, put you in a position to do it, and then make myself look bad. It's not happening. I'm not going to give you reparations, and I'm for damn sure I'm not going to let a black man do it. He would have been assassinated.
Come on, man.
To be very clear. There's a layer as to how this works. 1, he was selected before he was elected. 2, he's in the same seat that Nixon was in, same seat that Reagan was in, same seat that JFK was in. You think the seat changes? No. Just because you put a black face on white supremacy doesn't make it black supremacy. No, the seat doesn't change. This is the modern Rome, the modern Babylon. This is the modern Sodom and Gomorrah. He did not have the power to change this system. When the president is selected, when they go into the White House, there are already a preset number of things and items that are to be done underneath that president's regime. Certain things that they put down that they want to be done under this person. Under Obama, kill Muammar Gaddafi. Under Obama, initiating the gay marriage circumstance. Now, does he need to take responsibility for his part? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, if we cannot live in peace among you, among this system that is predominantly dominated by white people, then we must separate into our own. All these other people have their own thing, and they are not running around crying all day. Why? Because they have their own. They have their own everything. The problem is, we don't want to focus more on unity and separation versus us focusing on some way to, like you said, take our hat off and go hat in hand to beg the white man for something else. When the reality is, we have enough millionaires, we have enough athletes, we have enough actors, we have enough people in positions of authority, or at least with enough money to where we can come together and buy up acres of land, build our own schools, and we have our own schools. We need more of them. Our own grocery stores, our own everything, to where we quite literally don't even need that system like that. We do have some black people in political positions. We got to put more pressure on them. So at a certain point, it's like we can't keep pointing at this one person or point at the same system that does what it does. I'm not going to get pissed off at a snake for biting me. It's a snake. Obama was in a den, a house of snakes. And you expected him to be able to handle all that by himself. When the reality is, yes, we were disappointed. We were shouting, yes, we can in 2008. I voted for him.
I voted for him twice, and you echoed it. He has done things for black people.
My uncle was one of those who were pardoned by Obama. My uncle had 2 life sentences. Obama released him along with a laundry list of other people. Psychological game that the enemy was playing? Absolutely. Goldman Sachs helped to sponsor and fund his campaign. He had a lot of people behind him on both sides, because like you said, it was the white and the black vote that got him in, obviously. But there were people playing games and using him to do certain things that were not good. But they used him to do what they wanted. Like you said, Congress and international bankers and things. Like I told people when they were looking at me when I was in political science class, I wanted to be mayor of Compton. I told the mayor of Compton this. When I won an award by the mayor and city council, I shook his hand. And I told the city council, and I told him, I said, I'm going to be the mayor of Compton one day. He looked shocked. I said, no, it's going to happen. Because I thought the best way to help our people was to go into politics, become the mayor, become a senator, and become president. That's what I thought. I was so wrong when I learned in my first class of political science, when they explained that politics is not controlled by those who vote. Politics is controlled by those who have the money and the power to control. And at that point, that let me know that I will never be able to go and help my people in the way that I want to by going through that system. Obama, just like many others, believe in that system. They believe in it so much they are willing to fight to maintain it, not realizing it was not developed nor created to maintain or sustain the survival of your people. It was maintained to create and sustain someone else's survival. We have to establish our own, and that system will respect us as they see us doing our own damn thing and protecting our own thing. Tulsa was one of the over 60 all-black towns that we had, bro. And the problem is we don't want to do it again because psychologically we fear that the white man's going to blow it up again. Not realizing it's 2023. We can protect what we got. So stop being so damn afraid and just do it rather than pointing at the few black people who we don't agree with or this person, Obama. I get all that. But if we want to take it serious, if there would be another black president, okay. If there won't, fine. We have to do our own thing at the end of the day. We can't keep pointing over there because they're going to do what they're going to do. We need to do what we need to do.
Respect.
Y'all, I am freaking out right now. There's a lot of unexplained things going on in the ocean right now. Hold on real quick. I do not trust them. Just watch this real quick for me.
You get to Mars by going through the ocean. You can't get to the bottom of the ocean because outer space is the ocean.
Now, what she just said just blew my mind. Now, there's a situation called the firmament. So we know that water is all around us. And it is said that this dome divided the sea into upper and lower sections. You can't cancel this out because they still haven't discovered 80% of the sea. Early civilizations believed that the ocean and the stars above were linked. I mean, just look. Mayan, Norse, Hindu, Hebrew, all of them. Now, we already know what spacesuits look like, but they look exactly like sea suits. I know once in your life you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. Planes and people going missing in the ocean. There are black holes in the ocean. And I just know once in your life you've heard about sea monsters. When you see a comet, it looks like a boat soaring through water. What if these unexplained species in the ocean are actually aliens? If y'all have ever watched this movie Underwater, they went too deep and found the creature that don't even look like it's supposed to be from this earth. Or could it have just been a creature from space? Now, you can say what you want, but I bet you we are not the only beings, only species, only creatures that are in this universe. It's just ironic that when they return to Earth, they're on water. I mean, I know I'm not tripping. And I know y'all heard of mermaids. So many unexplained things in the ocean. They're making more discoveries in space. Not really putting too much money or caring about what's going on the planet. Why? Because this sea stuff might have a lot of connections to space. And they not telling us. Y'all be safe, and I know I'm not the only person who feel this way.
She definitely not the only person to feel that way, because I've said that before. I said, what if Earth, Earth in the middle, ice walls, other land around that. What if that was outer space? Or what if we go deeper in the water? That's really the outer space. It is out away from land and away from us. In either case you want to plead, whether it's past the ice walls, that's outer space, outer side of the ice walls.
You saying Hunter, bro?
Space outside that. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Or we talking about water. Even she said there's black holes in water. The movie Underwater, they went too deep and seen some things that maybe should not have been on here on Earth. And then when they return back up to the surface, when they return back to Earth, they on the surface of the water. I'm gonna go ahead and say she was not reaching.
See, it would explain why I feel what I feel when I get in the ocean. You feel me?
Now I'm gonna take it a step further. Admiral Byrd, y'all know where I'm going.
Who?
Hollow Earth. Hollow Earth, bro.
Okay.
It's flat, but it's still something in there, man. It's still something in the bottom. Hey, look. It's flat, but it's still a hollow Earth. It don't make sense to some, but it makes sense to me and some of my people, or some of the people who rock with this channel. It don't make sense to you. It just don't make sense.
I'm gonna think
will
about
maybe
it.
one day.
Process.
It might not. And I don't really care. It's not up to me.
To be hollow, right?
But yeah, it's a hollow Earth and it's flat.
To be
it's
hollow.
a little bit of both, man.
I mean,
a little bit of both. Go check Gartha. It's a little bit of both, but I think she right on point,
I know what you know, though. That's the only thing I know.
A crazy conspiracy theory about Biden's chin is everywhere after an interview with him on Air Force One.
His chin?
This one's pretty bizarre. So, Joe is in Israel right now, and he's been giving speeches and meeting with foreign leaders. Footage coming out so far have been good. He's actually pretty coherent this time. But this one video on Air Force One is really weird. He kind of moves in slow motion. The video that I'm showing right now is not slowed down or anything. That was actually the live broadcast. And something definitely looks off with his chin. It kind of looks like Peter Griffin from Family Guy, but people are saying that that's not what his chin normally looks like, and chins don't change that much.
Thanks.
So here's the crazy part. Some believe that that is not the real Joe Biden, and it's just someone wearing a mask.
Would not
and it's
surprise
not just
me.
a few people. There are thousands of tweets on Twitter discussing this. Some say it's a body double masquerading as Biden, so that there are no gaffes on this important foreign visit. Look, I like conspiracy theories, they're fun, but this one is just a bit too far for me.
Don't you hate it when a flashlight isn't a lightsaber?
You can't
This
really
is the
deny
lightsaber
it.
flashlight.
I mean, if you
This
see
new
it,
military flashlight.
you see the chin look different.
I don't know about a mask. I think clone malfunction or something.
Get this through our damn head. We're being conditioned, and that's why they're pushing interracial everything all over TV all day long. Movies, TV, cartoons, they're just pushing it. And it's like, why don't they push and show the black family like they show Chinese families that love each other? You know, Arab families loving each other, white families. Why don't they just, why is it that when it comes to specifically us, you don't highlight
Here come the dog. You think
because
something
your
happened.
agenda is to destroy that which you still need to maintain control and dominance over.
Dilute and destroy. Yeah.
Exactly, and that you still make money off of, that you still become healthier. If we're sicker, you still become smarter. If we're dumber, you still become more powerful when we're weak. They still eat off of us. So that's why they cannot show strong, healthy black families, masculine, heterosexual men with divinely feminine, loving black women. And children that love their mother and their father. They can't show that because that is a psychological survival maneuver that instructs other people to do that, and it will become duplicated. Love your black man, love your black woman, secure and protect your children. That's what the images do. And they know what images do, how powerful images are. So I just want to mention.
Biden need to do something with that damn chin. Straight up, because it's starting to look a little bit nasty. It's starting to gross me out. I'm just saying now. It's starting to gross me out, man. And if it's grossing you out, spam that up in the comments too. That it's starting to gross me out.
This is the ultimate conspiracy theory, according to Joe Rogan.
If you're a conspiracy theorist, this is the real conspiracy. The conspiracy is
have as many social problems as possible
To
that
distract.
people get distracted by, that people concentrate on, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's masks, vaccines, pride, trans movement, sponsored drag shows for kids.
Orwell
If you
versus
want
Huxley,
people to
look
get
it
mad
up.
and want people to get distracted.
Right.
Sponsor
Let them
that.
focus on that.
Get people to think that it's a good idea to do that, and watch the outrage. You know, get people to think that the oceans are going to be boiling in 5 years. You know,
Right.
Get people to think that if we don't change it, like that was one of the things that Greta Thunberg said 5 years ago, that we'll all be dead.
In 5 years?
Well, it's 5 years later, and we're not all dead. So you definitely are wrong, and you're 16. So why are they flying you out to Ukraine? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So there's so many of these fucking social distractions that are in our face all day long about everything. And I feel like sometimes that's what I feel like about Supreme Court rulings. We're going to take away Roe v. Wade. And everybody's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What? And that's another one. Yeah. And then that one becomes a thing that people identify as the most important problem that they have to solve. And while all this is going on, money's getting moved around, decisions are getting made.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant cover for wild shit.
Yeah, because all you have to do ever really is follow the money on anything.
Yeah.
And you see what's actually happening, and everything else is a distraction to that.
So if you're feeling played right now,
Fact.
you should be, because division is the ultimate tactic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to give me a follow if you like the content, and I'll see you.
It's almost like I've been here before.
Bye.
It's not surprising, bro. I'm already hip.
Movie that came out. It's called Leave the Earth Behind. This is the one with Julia Roberts. Yeah, one with the Teslas. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed the two kids wearing the t-shirts. No, I didn't. One kid wearing
Obey
an
NASA.
Obey t-shirt, and the other girl was wearing a NASA t-shirt. Obey NASA. Oh. A lot of people were saying, NASA, what does that? Is a code for Satan. Everyone's saying like, oh, that NASA doesn't even spell that word. NASA always starts their countdown with T minus. Yeah, what's T minus? The missing letter to complete the word. No, that's crazy. The symbolism in the beginning and the middle and in the end. Yeah. The way they moved the movie was like through water, right? So there would be a painting behind the bed frame in the beginning, and it would just be calm waves, right? And then as the movie progressed and it got like crazier, then it would be wavier. There would be another painting, wavier. Oh, and then at the end, it would be pure chaos.
Yeah, I didn't notice that last part.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
Oh, wait.
I'll go first.
Wait. What's a conspiracy theory that I 1,000% believe in? There's so many. What? 1,000%. No question in it. First, you answer the question while I'm thinking about it. Write it. Type it. Type it right now. Try and beat me. What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in? Put it in the comments. Mine's is simply the education system is an indoctrination system that is not meant to teach humanity the full potential of a human. And I'm gonna leave it right there because there's so much more I can go in depth to that one thing. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it right there. What's yours?
Man, I ruffled a lot of feathers with that flat earth. I should probably do a part 2. Here we go. That's a clone. That's a clone. I don't know what that nigga is, but that's definitely a clone. She eat kids. He eat kids too.
Damn.
Matter of fact, anybody that's associated with that, yeah, they all eat kids. He definitely did that shit.
Facts.
Everything you hear
know.
on here is a lie.
Where? Oh, Fox. True.
Y'all know. I'm about to ask y'all the question of the day.
Tom Hanks with
Question
the
of the
straight.
day. And spam it up in the comments.
Did
OJ do it? Did he do it? Did he?
We don't know. We will never know.
Or
And
did his
honestly,
son do it?
I do not care.
Y'all let me know. Did OJ do it? Did he have somebody do it? Did his son do it? Did he do it? Man, y'all let me know.
We don't
Spam it
know.
up in the
We will
comments.
never
I
know,
can't wait to
and
see
we
the comments
should not
on this
care.
one. Did he do it? This right here, this one gonna be this.
I don't care.
I'm gonna love scrolling the comments.
I don't care
to see the feedback y'all got about OJ. And then he talk about Gucci Mane, right? Check out the referee in the NBA and tell me if Gucci Mane and that NBA referee don't look alike. Cause I seen that on social media.
Chill out.
My sister went to a Kings game. I think it was like last year, and we up close. And the referee was right there, and she was like, "That's Gucci Mane clone." And I was like, what? And I looked down, I'm like, wait, I thought I saw that on social media. He looked just like Gucci Mane, bro. He looked just like Gucci. Man, he looked like Gucci. Like, and he's the referee. Just Google NBA referee and Gucci Mane, and you gonna find it. Y'all let me know. But Eminem damn near, he for sure a clone. I know y'all saw that interview when he in the studio and he malfunctioned. I know y'all saw it.
No, I did. I'm gonna watch it.
I just took a mood aroused gummy.
No, I just took a mood bedtime gummy.
No, how long does it take to get?
You know, what's even more weird is if you take a picture of a $1 bill on the back.
It looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you actually, well, you turn the contrast all the way up. And yeah, the contrast reveals an alien head and the face, the eyes, everything. It's kind of genius.
It's on here.
What's in your pocket?
Yeah, Roswell.
What's in your pocket? I'm weak.
There's also a conspiracy theory about a movie that came out recently too. Movie. The Sound of Freedom. That whole thing is trying to give awareness about child right? There's theories. Everyone who's gone into movies to watch it, the movie theaters have teamed up.
They stopped it.
Yeah, trying not to sell tickets, trying not for people to watch it.
Yeah.
I've seen one where it's like, oh, the person tries to buy tickets. They said it's fully sold out. Goes in the movie theater, nobody there.
There's no one in here. And then it said that they were sold out.
Another one, the guy comes in, he's like, oh, we have to download the movie. It's gonna take an hour. We can give you your movie back. Like, you guys can walk out. Bam,
They're like
that never happens.
They're trying to stop them from watching it.
Exactly, and the two main ones they have been doing, turned off the AC, so it's hot as hell in there.
Word.
And then,
Just to let you guys know again, it is gonna get hot. It is gonna be like a drug.
So why is it only this one though, not all the other ones?
the movies usually dim the lights when it goes on. The lights stay on the whole time, and people complain.
So they don't want to stay there and watch the whole thing. There's a deeper conspiracy onto that.
Man, I just went to go see Book of Clarence. When I say it was only like 4 people up in there, it was only like 4 people in there. And it really was, I'm not even gonna tell y'all the story. If y'all, if people not open-minded enough to not go see.
I went to see it the day of. Brandon, I went really late. It was probably like 11 when I went to watch it. So, cause it wasn't a full pack movie. Probably like 20 people in there.
Something like that based off what they told. It's about, man, you be that person. Me, I'm always gonna go and find out. I have to. I had to go find out. I had to go see what it was talking about, what it was hitting for. But if y'all made it all the way through, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit
Do
that
that,
bell
please.
so you're always notified whenever we drop an upload.
Do that,
I know we come with them
please.
4 videos a week, and if you
Do
stuck
that,
all the way
please.
through, y'all know I appreciate it. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. If you checked out that last movie, spam it up in the comments. If you experienced any of that in them theaters, spam it up in the comments. I will check the movie out, but I can't tell you I got a weak stomach.
All right, my brother. You take it easy, bro. You have a good one. You stay blessed, bro. All right, you know what I'm saying, player? You know what I'm saying? We gonna go close our eyes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, we pushing the hour. So, as my man Q has just said, you know what I'm saying, if you made it all the way this far, you might as well hit a like button. I mean, if if you could be so kind, if you would ever be so kind as to hit the subscribe button, I would appreciate you. I appreciate you. You hit the subscribe button, I'd appreciate you. I mean, it's free. It costs you nothing, but it would do something for me, which could do something for us. You feel me? And reciprocation, reciprocity. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, but that I say have a good day and Ashe.